Yo, what's up guys? Mikey Kass back out with a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about why the average dropshipper doesn't make money. But before that, look, beautiful day in Los Angeles in the hills, bro. Look, this is Blue Jay Way right here. Look at that house, it's crazy. They have infinity pool and everything. But literally some of the top people, top entrepreneurs, you know, top celebrities live here. Justin Bieber had a house here, Alex Hawkers, tons of famous people. But yeah, it's super crazy. Okay, sorry, my ADHD is kicking in. Anyways, why the average dropshipper does not make money. Yeah, so basically the first thing is the average dropshipper steals videos. They steal the product page and everything, and they don't actually make stuff on their own. So my mentality to this is, imagine there's 10,000 people selling an item, you know, running a Facebook ad, and you copy every single thing they do. There's 10,000 people competing versus you. How are you gonna come out on top versus these 10,000 people that are spending more money than you and they could be more experienced? So that's why I like to improve on everything that I do. So Facebook ads, I'm making my own videos. I'll outsource it to an editor. So just go ahead and like comment or something or DM me on Instagram. I'll give you the person who I use to edit my videos, or just learn how to edit in Final Cut Pro X, make your own videos. You know, you can steal clips off of YouTube and Facebook, that's all good. Just make your own video and make it better than what everybody else is doing. You know, make sure it's HD, make sure, you know, it's not lagging and everything is congruent. And then also your product page, you know, add gifts. Basically look at my other video previous to this, what makes a good product page, and improve on what everybody else is doing. So that's a #1 tip, you know, how you can come out on top of everybody else. #2 is a really big thing. It's actually doing partner stores. So me, Fez, other people like Scott Hill, so I'm actually not sure if Scott, me and Fez, we've both lost a lot of money in friendships because of doing partner stores. Because personally, I started doing dropshipping when I was like 15, 16, and I've had like 2-3 partner stores, and it can ruin friendships because, you know, we're young, and, you know, ego aside, we could be pretty stupid, or we're young and naive, I should say, and we don't know how to deal with money, so we make a lot of decisions. So I've lost, you know, a good friendship, or now we're cool, like he's come to LA and stuff, and you guys probably know him, but yeah, we were driving fucking the BMW i8 and stuff around LA. We had good times, but like back in the day, it ruined friendships. Just, you know, doing business together, we're young, you know, if you see a payout of $1,000, $2,000, you know, we're both 16, we're both very money hungry, and as soon as we got to split it up and stuff, and there was so much difficulties, and I remember like our parents had to get involved in everything. So what I like to do is just stick to a store by yourself. Don't do a partner store. Even I'd say if you're 25 or younger, just stick to yourself, like just do your own store, because not only will you learn more, but you're not gonna fucking ruin friendships or any valuable partnerships that you may need. Okay, #3 is basically staying clear-headed. You know, paid consulting or free consulting, this is what I tell all the people that I work with. It's super important. Get a notebook and take note of every single thing that you're doing. Before I had success, even I was doing this, and I think this is a really big attribution of my success with dropshipping and pretty much a lot of things that I like to do. Basically, you know, every single night for 10 minutes or in the morning or something, I like to write every single thing down. All of my interests, all of my targeting for my campaigns and everything, all the future products that I want to launch, you want to write every single thing down, because if you keep it up in your brain, you're going to be all like fucking cloudy headed, or I don't know the scientific psychological name of it, but like, you know what I'm trying to say. Write down everything in a notebook and stay super clear headed. And then also, you know, staying clear headed, that means not watching every single e-commerce YouTube channel, mixing up all these strategies. A lot of things that I like to tell, you know, the people that I consult for is basically just have a winning strategy, whether it's what I teach or what Scott, Fez, Sebas, or all these other e-commerce YouTubers teach. I like to stick to one winning strategy that I know works. You have to confirm that it works, and once you have that strategy, I like to stick to it. I don't ever launch a PPE because Hayden Bowles told me, and then I'll go straight to purchase conversion because I'm telling you guys. I literally write down my Facebook ad strategy in my notebook, so whenever something happens, like let's say an ad set's doing good, I know what to do. Or when I'm testing a product, like I know what to do, because it's all like I just refer back to my notebook. If I keep everything in my head, that's like a big reason why people aren't seeing success. And, you know, just listening to all these fucking e-commerce YouTubers, and they don't really know what they're doing. If you just focus on your one store, that's part of staying clear-headed. Focus on your one store with your notebook and just, you know, write stuff down. And don't have like gold flashy syndrome or whatever it's called, where like if somebody's like fucking MLM scam, yo, you want to make $50,000 a day from your bed, like don't go to that. Just stick with your store. Even if you're not seeing success, like you're learning valuable skills, and like you will see success if you don't quit. So yeah. Okay, so another good tip, this is probably the last one, is what Russ said. I actually just read Russ's book, you know, hate him or love him. I honestly don't even listen to his music, but what he taught in his book was really valuable. And it's basically saying the world rewards people who bet on themselves the most. So like literally, if you look at some of these houses in the hills, like look at this house right here, you know, Filmer Brian, like that house, dude, all these people that house, dude, there's a fucking, if you see down there, I doubt you can see it, this lens is super wide, but they literally have a table built into their pool. It's because those motherfuckers, unless they got a fat lottery check or something, they bet on themselves the most. They bet rather than, if you see all the people living down here, which there's obviously still expensive houses and shit, but these people were super successful, is because they bet on themselves the most. Literally, like even when I was in school, this is like a little example, I bet on myself the most. Rather, all my friends, you know, they tried dropshipping, I'm not even gonna lie, but I was the one who dropped school and everything, and I had the most confidence in myself that I was gonna succeed. And I remember sitting in the principal's office with my parents, and he's like, can't you just start dropshipping in summer? And that's what my dad said too. And I'm like, no, I gotta do it right now, because I was so confident in myself that I was gonna succeed, and I bet on myself the most rather than every fucking e-commerce kid that I knew. And obviously I do have friends that are successful now and stuff, but like in my group chat, in my personal life, my friends tried dropshipping, I bet on myself the most. And obviously, like, I'm not the most successful e-commerce person, and I'm far from it, but like I think that's why I saw my success. So yeah. And another little analogy is like when you're grinding, there's literally some kid in India who's waking up at 4 a.m. fucking running 10 miles and getting onto his dropshipping thing. So get your ass up, and like you need to bet on yourself the most. If you're double taking e-com or you're double taking anything, like, yo, should I do this? I don't know, should I go all in? I'm gonna play baseball while I dropship. Like, you're fucking out. You need to be 100% committed. Like, this isn't a game for fucking around. This is your future. This is literally money. This is the economy. This is this is like the #1 driving factor for people to wake up every single day and go to their shitty job or whatever. Like, people give a fuck about money. Like, you need to beat everybody else to be on top. Like, that's the #1 thing. You need to beat everybody else. Like, you need to wake up earlier than your parents, wake up everybody, you know, who you're talking to that's doing drop shipping. You need to beat everybody else. So stay an hour ahead of everybody. And once again, if you bet on yourself most, you know, more than everybody else, or 99% of people, you will see success if you don't quit. Fucking banger, right? Hello, is this Stripe? But yeah, so my last step is basically, too many people are caught up like trying to portray them being a drop shipper rather than drop shipping. Like, let's just say this fool, or I don't mean fool, let's just say this kid, like, I'm just gonna say Bob, grew up playing baseball and he posted all about that on Instagram, and all of a sudden now he's some new motivational coach and fucking typical e-com entrepreneur that's not making any money. You're just trying to be a drop shipper rather than drop shipping. Like, I remember me, I used to always tell my parents, I don't want to go to school like drop shipping. Mom, Dad, why don't you you know, focus on more entrepreneurial things? Or like trying to convince all my friends, yo, why do you, dude, fuck school, like just be a drop shipper. Like, nobody cares. At the end of the day, like, you're the only person that cares about yourself as much as everybody else does. I don't care what anybody says. Like, just focus on fucking drop shipping. All this other stuff, like, I used to do that, bro. I used to tell everybody, like, dude, school's a waste of time, and I used to post on social media flaming the school system, saying school's only for losers and all that stuff. And it's not necessarily true. There's people that go to school. You need to go to school if you want to be doctors and stuff like that. Like, nobody cares. Just focus on drop shipping. Just actually put in the work. You don't need to post on social media that, like, you know, fuck the school system, dude, drop shipping's the wave. Literally just do e-com, okay? Like, these people are not the fucking people in the hills and stuff like that. Like, they have inner peace. Well, I mean, I don't know if they do, but like what my mom taught me, I'm not even gonna lie, is like successful people, like true successful people, have inner peace. So myself now, like, I could care less if somebody's going to school and like they're hustling, whatever. Like, I respect them for that. You know, they're going through shit that I would never want to do. Like, I don't try to constantly flame them, dude, schools are fucking losers, why are you going? And I just respect the fact that everybody else is different. Like, so that's one thing I learned from my parents, is just having inner peace within yourself and respecting, you know, everybody else's opinions, because not everybody's the same. Don't worry about fucking changing everybody else's life. Just focus on your own, and if people really like it, they'll see what you're doing and they'll be motivated to do it. So don't try to get everybody into dropshipping. Literally just focus on yourself. That's what you guys got to do. All right, guys, to wrap up the video real quick, I want to say hopefully this helps. Once again, this is free knowledge. This is what I've learned for the past 2-3 years, and literally, like, I don't live on Blue Jay. Like, I do have a house like right over there, but like looking at some of these people, like I remember driving in San Diego, literally, like my parents they didn't let me get a license till I was like 17 and a half because they didn't trust me. They knew I was gonna go to LA every day, but like I literally drove past these houses, bro, and like now that I'm here in LA, like it's such a blessing. Like, just, I don't know, man, like if you feel chosen, like just bet on yourself the most. Like, that's like my #1 tip, honestly, from this video, is like betting on yourself the most, because like I truly felt like I was chosen in, like, I don't know, that kind of sounds like maybe my ego is high or something, but like I knew that like everything else wasn't for me. Like, I was fucking chosen for this life, and like don't think that like I'm chosen for what I'm doing right now, because like obviously I'm working on things that are bigger than myself. So like that's what I was chosen to do, and I'm not there yet. I'm still working on it. But some of these top people in the hills, literally the top entrepreneurs, top singers, top athletes, the top smartest people in the world literally live here. So if you guys can do, honestly, what I would also recommend is, like, let's just say you live in Texas, like go to like the most successful, affluent part of Texas, and like just drive around, bro. Just go by yourself. Don't bring friends or whatever. Just go by yourself and like, just, I don't know, think about the life, bro. Like, I remember listening to The Weeknd at 2, 3 a.m., listening to everything he said, you know, Cali is the mission. And like now he literally has a penthouse in Beverly Hills right down there, right by the fucking Waldorf Astoria. Just listening to that and just like looking at all the Instagram posts of literally people on Blue Jay Way, bro. I'm not even gonna point fingers, but that house right there used to be a celebrity, and like Jay Alvarez used to pull up to that house, like fucking jumping off the roof into the pool. And like I literally remember, and I have that bookmarked on my Instagram, like I'll show you later, but like I literally, every single thing, like I bookmarked that photo, and like now I'm literally, it's right across the street from my house, and I look over and I'm filming a YouTube video trying to help you guys. So like, I don't know, bro. I'll see you guys in the next video. This video is fucking crazy. I just want to make more shit like this, more like mindset, but like obviously mindset's not gonna make you crazy money, but like, yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys like the video. See ya.